Hey everyone, this is Panthera. Welcome to this episode of Direwolf20's mod pack. Right now, I am just making myself a metal pickaxe. Between episodes, I basically skipped through the levels and have gotten myself all the way up to the final level of Psi. So, that basically means I'm on 5,000 Psi energy stuff. That stuff, yes. And I've got all of the different tricks and operators and constants and all of that stuff unlocked. Mostly so I can go and make myself something really cool and shiny. It also helps if I have Psi dust on me, which I don't think I do. I will say it wasn't particularly fun to make all of this. I'm very not good at vectors and whatnot. So I suggest if you're not as well, go look up the instructions on how to do it. It doesn't take all that much to find what you're looking for. Just look up paste bin. I made what I needed to get through the levels so I can at least sort of understand what's going on. However, I don't understand what's going on. I really don't. I don't know why it wouldn't let me do that. But right now, what I am doing is cheating my way to a 3x3 breaking spell for my pickaxe. So, from what I understand of this looks at 3 different variables for breaking blocks: the X, the Y, and the Z X vertices, and breaks around the center block. So this won't be a pattern like a 3x3x1, it'll be a 3x3 and then 3 deep. So this is going to be fun. Now I need to put that into a spell bullet, and I need to put it into the axe. I need to make sure the axe has it. But this should, in theory, make mining a lot easier. Let's okay, so it's breaking a 3x3x1, which is more than enough for the purposes of what I'm after, because it takes less time to mine, like this. So now that I've got that and my sneezes out of the way, we'll actually move on to the next project that I want to do, which was sort of prettying up this place a little bit. It's nice, it's cool and all. I'm glad for pre-generated buildings, and I reckon it could do with some work. Firstly, I'd like to have a bridge that goes up there. So, let's work on that. I am going to do it in Chisel and Bits. I have no idea how this is going to turn out. I've never worked with Chisel and Bits before. So, this is going to be interesting. So, I could always just go straight to a diamond chisel. Now, I'm going to make myself an iron chisel. I know I'm going to need some bits bags, which means I'm going to need some stone. I'm going to need some wool. Wool's easy. I'm going to need some more than that, though. Where did I put all that extra string? Don't tell me I've given it to one of those annoying villagers. Regardless, so what I think I'm going to do, so I want a 2-wide bridge, but I still want to be able to access my stuff. So I think I'm going to have to move these over to, say, here, so they're at least out of the way. Let's... oh yeah, the other thing is, if you don't want it to break a 3x3, and just break the normal one, click on an empty one, because otherwise it will break your 3x3, and it will ruin your day. Which you don't really want now, do you? You don't want your day ruined. Ah, that's right. Chest full of stuff. That will inevitably fill up my inventory. I was wondering what was blocking it. Okay, so once I've got everything over here, I think that's right. I've got a casting table. Not a casting. Oh yes, I've got a casting table. Sure, why not? Let's just add a little bit of dirt. Okay, so I reckon if I have a bridge going from... What do I want it in first? I don't want it in bauxite, or that'd be silly. Let's do it in diorite. So basically from here to here, I reckon. Well, firstly I need to get a chisel bit. Pop. Right, and then I need to make myself a bag. I think I'm also going to need some more flax. Flax plants are fun. I do like free string. Oh yes, that's right. By the way, you can find ender lilies currently by breaking long grass randomly. It's not a guaranteed thing, so don't just go out and break grass and go, oh, but Panthera told me that it was going to happen. It's not going to happen. I've gotten one so far. I've broken a lot of grass. I thought I had more flax pellets than that. I guess you could say that they're flaxing. Flaxing off. I have got so much crap everywhere. It is a little bit ridiculous. Okay, let's see if that's going to be enough. Yes, that will be enough. So I can at least make one chisel bits bag and ditch some more stuff. And let's just ditch everything. I'm really not good at inventory management, apparently. Okay, now, let's give... Now, if you hold down Shift and mouse wheel, it will change the size of what you're trying to do, which is going to be useful, because I suspect I'm going to want to... Oops. Now, what was the command to undo? I can't remember. You know what? I'm going to look up some stuff first, like the controls, because that would be a smart idea. And I'll continue recording once I've got all of that down and have decided how I want to try and go about this. Be back shortly. Okay, so I went and fixed up my controls. And I found out you actually have to set your own controls. So, that's at least not a terrible thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So one more. Okay, so that's a half block height. I reckon if I start that way, now I want to cube, line, plane. I reckon I'm going to take some chunks out of here, because I want to try and make this look at least vaguely pretty. And yes, I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing with this. None whatsoever. But at least I can hopefully show you what either to do or not to do in most of my cases. And hopefully we can all learn in the progress. So that's... Okay, so there's 16 by 16 by 16 of basically the pixels in the block. Which means if I do 4, 4, 4, 4, I can have a set of stairs effectively. So let's just do that. So that's 4 there by 4 there, which means that's 4 high. Let's yes. So as you can see, it's putting a lot. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Place. Okay. 3, 4. Yes, all of these little bits that I'm taking out are going into my chisel bag. So as you can see, I've got lots and lots of pieces because I've just taken a lot out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so hopefully this won't look too bad. Oops. So yes, anyway, undo key I actually had to manually set, so you will probably have to as well, depending on your pack settings, if you've already previously set it or not. If you haven't, then you probably need to. So just a heads up on that. I'm probably going to leave the interior of this hollow, especially if I have to fill out all of these pieces. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be doing this wrong. Hey, here you go. I can make it a 4x4 snapped grid cube. Oh, that's good to know. There you go. This is why you play with the controls first, Panthy. I know I could literally, you know what, I could just make stairs rather than trying to do this, but I think I'm going to enjoy doing this a little bit more than if I just made generic stairs. I feel a little bit more accomplished. Maybe. Who knows? I'll find out at the end of this project whether I feel accomplished or not. And if I don't, you can at least laugh. Right, so basically what I've removed from this is now there. Yay! I am going to need to take a quick nap. Okay, now one thing that Chisel and Bits did was add blueprints. I think they were called. I'm gonna have to find them. Chisel design. Fantastic. That's what I'm going to be after. Okay, so positive chisel design. Is paper, water bucket, and lapis. Well, that's not terrible. I think I've got lapis. Have I picked up? Yes, I've got lapis. Good. That would have been a very strange day if I hadn't managed to pick up lapis already. Paper. Was that paper? No, that was carpet. No, seriously, I am losing my mind along with everything that I pick up. Everything. Okay, so yeah, still got my bucket. Useful. So all I should need to do is copy that and paste it. Yeah. And paste it. Oops. Undo. Ooh, what? No. What do you mean, can't undo? let's just stick a block dirt there. But if I shift click, that was also not what I wanted to do. Block has changed. Yeah, I know the block has changed. Goodness. Well, on this episode of Panthy Derps Up, Panthy needs some diorite pieces. I'm sure that's not quite how you say it, but whatever. It looks cool. My bag, it overfloweth. Okay, let's try again, I suppose. Now that I'm going to have to rebuild my bloody thing. Let's... Let's grab another bucket of water. And make ourselves another chisel pattern. I'd lose my mind if it wasn't attached to my body. Good work, Panthy. Keep going. Place. Right click to chisel place craft. Left alt to display menu. Maybe I need to... Well, I can see that it's moving. That's not quite what I want it to do. I'd like to just place it. Well, regardless, we'll do it this way for a bit. So, that was not what I said to do. I suppose technically it was what I said to do. Whee! My bits, they overflow! Oh dear. I think my bits bag has just overflowed. Yeah. Boop. I think I'm going to leave those ones on the altar for now. Oh, they're way too far down. I can't be bothered to get those. Okay, right. Well, that was certainly worth the $5 of entertainment purposes. Which way you rotated? You rotated the wrong way. There we go. Well, it's a staircase. Kind of like that for a staircase. Oh, go away. Out of my hand. There we go. match the other floating little bits. And kind of start of a good staircase. It's not as curved as I would like, but you know, we can work on that. Let's, I think I would like some wood of some sort. Do I want oak? May as well. Start with some simple oak. Let's see about making a handrail here. Now, do I want it? That's amusing. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's going to be effectively 1, 2 high. Yeah, let's see how that goes. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I am amused by the texture, so 3, 4. Maybe it's. Okay, so it is based off where it should be in the chunk. That's amusing. Let's. Do I want it higher? Yeah, I'll go one more. Okay, now I guess I'm probably going to have to 118 cube? Yeah, 18 cube. Because that way I can do this and it should line up. If I don't screw it up again. 18 cube. Is that one? And what I could do is I could always put the extra single bit in here and make it smoother going up. That could always work. Might need to get a different textured bit. Looks kind of cool. I like it. We'll keep doing this. Although I kind of want a spray of more bits again. That would be amusing. I'm pretty sure I would lag out my game eventually. Talking about lagging out things, one great thing about Chisel and Bits is that it doesn't seem to affect your frames per second. It seems to do a decent job of not making Java go nuts, which is kind of what everybody really wants out of their Minecraft, is to be able to play the game rather than just have all the lag, because nobody really wants lag now, do they? Yep. I don't care about spawn point. I care about going to sleep. Okay. Helps if I face the door when I'm trying to walk out of it. No, that's the deer, right? So, I'm almost done. So it seems to be okay. I mean, sure, I could always walk along the handrail, but that's not a terrible looking stairway at the very least. I mean, it's no soccer ball, but that's right, I can just undo. I was going to say shift backspace, but that would mean absolutely nothing because those are the controls that I set for my undo myself. By the way, I figured that was the best thing for me, for my undo settings. You might want to have something else, but at the very least, I have some stairs. They don't look too bad. There are some different options when it comes to the bits from Chisel Bits. I think it's the flat coloured blocks. There are flat coloured blocks that are literally just the one colour of block, and instead of watching me scroll all the way through these, I'm not going to bother. But that's at least a start. I like that. Cool. I'd be tempted to do something like that for the various steps. I wonder if I can affect the stairs. I probably won't. Nope. Okay. So stairs, not so much. But I could always just replace them with cobblestone and... Huh, I wonder why that's... that's right, I took the corner off that one. I wonder how the villagers are going to react to this. See, I think that looks like a much nicer set of stairs than that. I reckon that looks much nicer. Much friendlier. Where'd my axe go? Oh, the other thing with the damage, the durability of the Cyan Metal Pickaxe, your this bar over on the right-hand side there will take a little bit of a hit, and it will repair the pickaxe for you. Which means that you have a never-ending pickaxe, which is rather useful, especially when you're going mining and burning through a whole lot of... So there you go, just repaired. Burning through a whole lot of stuff, because, heck, you really don't want to have the Tinker's Hammer made out of manilium or something and having to repair it, when you can just do the same thing with the Psi pickaxe. So, I reckon that's probably wrapping up point for the episode, and hopefully I haven't been too boring. Anyway, peace out.